That's what you used to say to me all the time.
We live.
You don't listen.
Yo, what's up? I'm Sir Esters.
I'm Black Capino J.
I'm B Scripps.
And we're the Unintelligent Graduates. And classes in session. And you know how we go down. Let's talk about how everybody's week been. Go ahead and start off, Scripps.
Hey man, my week's been pretty good till I almost fucking died. Like it was like I literally the other day I was sitting there eating some coconut. Like I just made some fresh coconut, cracked it open. All of a sudden, like I went to bite on a piece and like a chunk went down my throat and got like stuck. And I started coughing. At a point I like blacked out, fell on my ass in the kitchen. Next thing I know, my wife's there. She tried to give me like the Heimlich maneuver and shit. And I'm like I'm reaching at a bottle. I'm like, give me a bottle. So she gives me like a bottle of Sprite.
Hold on. You about to die from a coconut nut?
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, I'm like, this is how I'm gonna go out. Like,
I don't
this is
believe
not
that.
like this is some whole
I don't
shit.
believe it. Right, this,
You know?
this
And like I start choking and shit. And I start chugging this bottle of Sprite, and it's just not working. But it did like move it a little bit to where I get a little air. So I start coughing. And my wife's like, you look like you about ready to throw up. And yeah, she was correct. Cause
did you hear like the fucking
Dale?
Why you fucking choking?
No, for real. At first she thought I was playing. She's like, stop playing. Stop playing. And I'm like turning purple and shit. Like on the ground, I look like Darth Vader after Luke Skywalker knocked him down when I was helmet. I'm just like she's like looking at me. And she's like, oh shit, he being serious. And then my daughter's coming out there and staring at us. It's like, I'm not about to die in front of my daughter like this. I started like hitting myself in the stomach while I'm laying there. Like I finally threw it up in the bathroom. And then
never again.
And then, I'm never eating like chunks of coconut again.
Yeah, coconut PTSD, bro. Every time,
for real.
Every time you see a coconut in a cartoon, you're like, no, never again. No.
I walked by a coconut in the veggie aisle today while I was working. I said, "Fuck you, motherfucker! You ain't getting me." I said, looked at him. But then, yeah, of course, the big news about the Foo Fighter drummer passing. So that was a big bummer.
Yeah,
but we'll probably talk about it later in the show sometime. But yeah, man, that's how my week's been. How's you guys' week been?
Man, it was great until I spent my time in the ninth circle of hell. That was the fucking Popeyes drive-through.
Popeyes chicken is
like we were supposed, like real talk, we were supposed to start like an hour, 2 hours ago, and my wife was like, I took me and my family. We went to go walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Do some family shit, and my wife was like, "Yo, let's go ahead and I'll order some Popeyes, like, and we can pick it up on the way home." I'm like, "Cool, all right, it sounds straight." And it's like 7:15. I got time, and we get in this line. The line's wrapping around the building. I park to the side. I'm like, "Yo, let me go and just check it out. Let me just walk in, walk out." All the doors are locked. There's a sign on the door that says drive-through only. I'm like, "Fuck, we can't. We already placed our order, so we can't cancel the order." And so we sit in this line, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Dante's Inferno at this point. And we get to the speaker, and then the lady was like, "What how can I help you?" I told her, "Hey, we already placed the order online. What's your order number?" Gave her the order number. Okay, cool. Just pull up to the front. Sweet. Get to the window. Well, we're getting to the window. And I know something's off because there's two cars in front of me. One car pulls up and just stops at the corner. And then the car in front of us gets to the window, and then they immediately tell him to go to park on the side of like the side parking. So I told my wife, I was like, "Yo, I got a bad feeling about this shit."
Your wife's calling you out, bro.
And
no, he wanted to upload 3. He took 30 extra minutes to buy.
Nah, we still had time. We still had time. But when we get there to the window, and then the lady was like, she asked like, "Your order 17?" I was like, "Yeah." And then she walks to the back, and then this motherfucker comes back empty-handed, and then she says, "We need more time to cook the chicken." Bitch, we ordered the chicken fucking 20 minutes ago. The chicken, I want this shit ice cold at this point. I'll fry the shit myself. So we sit there. She tells us we have to park the car, wait 6 minutes. That 6 minutes turned to 15 minutes. And then the motherfucker comes out with 2 bags of chicken. And I'm like, all right, one of those guys to be ours. And he comes to us. He asks us, "What's our order number?" I give it to him. He checks the first receipt, looks at the second receipt, looks me dead in the eye, dead face, and like, "These are somebody else's orders. I gotta give it, bro.
Give me them bags."
I'm done with Popeyes. I'm done with Popeyes right now.
He came out. You were like
When
that
the-
TikTok kid with the glasses. Always
Yeah.
put
Straight up.
Hey man, you know when the sun drop, don't go to no damn Popeyes, man.
I know now.
Like,
motherfucker.
That's one thing I've always known. When it's dark, never go to Popeyes because you always got to wait in a long ass line.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the dining room is not open. I don't know why, but for some reason it's never open at nighttime.
He eyed me and wanted to go off. I'm not the Karen.
Bro, it's
All I want to know is why didn't you think about Bojangles? Everybody like
nobody thinks about Bojangles.
no, yeah,
I know,
that exactly that point. But I mean,
It's
Bojangles
Popeyes
is
and
usually
KFC.
Bojangles is usually more
Bojangles.
expensive. You know what I'm saying? And Popeyes usually has those specials and shit, like buy one piece of chicken, get 25 pieces for free, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Popeyes is cheaper. You're right.
Buy one chicken sandwich, get a whole goddamn store for free. They always got some crazy ass deals. So
yeah,
that's why
it just
they
makes
cheaper, because
sense.
they slow as hell.
And like we were like I told my
but
wife,
that
I said,
chicken is good though.
It is. And I told my wife, I was like, at first I was like, well, let's go ahead and just order DoorDash and we'll be there by the time we get there. But every time we do it, they always fuck the order up. So she's like, no, I'll just order online. We'll just pick it up. Bing, bang, boom, is over.
Should have ordered Chick-fil-A, motherfucker.
God damn it, man. I was in fucking Diablo.
Overrated chicken, dog.
Oh,
it's overrated, but they fast.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Oh, no, bro.
They fast
as
hell.
hell.
So overrated.
They are. They're fast.
Like,
hey, been done in 5 minutes.
No, not trying to be. Hey, Scripps would say something about Chick-fil-A, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I would have went to churches if I'm y'all, but I mean, that's me.
Nah, hell no, bro.
If I want chicken, I'm going to church.
Look, the churches we stay at, that was the most. Look, dog, we're not even in the black city. That was the most blackish churches ever, bro. Every time I went to that churches, they always messed up my order.
Are you talking about the one where there's only one way to get in that motherfucker? You can't.
Yes. They got like gunshots and shit through the window.
Go in the line on accident, that was it. You in the line.
Can't get out of line.
I bet you was faster though.
Always.
Hell no, man. Hey, a couple of times when I went, because they open, I swear they opened for like 2 weeks and then they shut that shit down.
Yeah, because they was always
they weren't paying. No
orders, bro.
Nah,
I'm not like when it comes to a point like you be like, damn that place was good. I can't believe they closed it down. No, I know why they closed that.
No, I know why they closed it down. For real talk, because the dude who owned that churches, he also owned that Checkers across the street from the plant. He wasn't paying them. He wasn't paying the workers and shit. And he owned there was a Checker or Rallies over at in my town. He owned that one too. He wasn't paying them either. So like
that Checkers down the road, dog. They don't have no workers, bro.
No.
That mug was closed down for weeks.
For months.
Ain't nobody got workers.
And this shit was on the news and on local news and everything. Like that dude was not paying them kids or the managers, so they shut the shit down.
Yeah, that church is why
dog, but even when they were open, when I only went there a couple of times, maybe. No, let me stop lying. We've been there like 3 or 4 times, and every time we went there, like the order wasn't ready, or they were missing some shit. And
like I said,
you know what I'm saying. So
thank you for correcting me. Yes, yeah, thank you.
I'm with you on that. Like the chicken, that steroid chicken is dope as shit though. Made me feel real big and strong when I eat that steroid chicken though.
Hey, that is, hey dog, that sounds like a breast.
People never think about Bojangles.
That sounds like a breast in churches, bro.
Hey, churches chicken is the only place that gives you chicken that's about the size of a 40.
Hey dog, that chicken was like the size of my arm, dog.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, though. It's good.
Because I remember back in my TSU days, dog, it took up all the Miss Winners. It took up all the Miss Winners. And I used to go there all the time. I'm like, damn, they chicken is big.
Hey, shout out to Miss Winners too, man.
Hey, and they used to have a sale on their chicken too. You could get chicken for $1.
Yeah.
And like you said, they thighs look like breasts, bro.
Bro, them motherfuckers was big as shit. It, like
get one piece of chicken for $1, bro.
hey,
Everybody used to.
they
had
chicken
Nicki
about the
Minaj
size. The
thighs.
chicken about the size of an old Xbox controller. Them motherfuckers huge as shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. They were probably using turkeys.
Hey, dog, it's crazy, man. Hey, yeah,
Shout out to churches.
But hey, man, I can't blame you, dog. Popeye's good as hell, but when
It's
that
good,
sun
man.
drop, don't go to Popeye's, dog.
I learned that lesson today, fam. I learned that lesson today, dog.
Man,
Hey,
man,
what you
how's
need
your
to
week,
do
bro?
is order Favor, bro. You need to order Favor. Yes, I know I work for Favor, but they would have picked it up for you. You would just been sitting at home.
What the hell is Favor?
That's who you work for. The
DoorDash, Favor. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like
never
just
heard
order,
of Favor
have them
life,
pick
dog.
it up, pay them $5.
Favor. Let me do you a favor. Let me get you an order as a favor.
We've gone that route and ordering, like having like the shit delivered, man. They always fuck up the order, bro.
Nah, bro. And I've been seeing videos of people eating their food and
what?
Yeah, DoorDash and all that.
Hell
you haven't been seeing videos where like?
No, I've seen. There was that one video we talked about it before when a dude delivered the food and then he came back, motherfucker changed his clothes real quick and then trying to get the food back.
Yeah,
I seen shit like that. But I
they're
haven't seen
supposed to be
like
taped up and whatnot, so you can't go through them. But I mean that.
Well, I know people that do DoorDash and they did all that. What's it? DoorDash, Postmates. They did all that, but the only time they eat it is like if someone cancels it. There ain't nothing else they can do with the food, so they eat the food if they cancel it.
Dude, some places would even tell us, "I can't find your house." I'm like, "What are you talking about, mother? You got GPS, bitch. I know you know where we at." Like, I can't. Like one dude took a picture of a totally different house. I delivered the food.
This your house?
Nigga, no, you didn't, because that's not even my house.
No, dog, I ain't that. I'm not that lazy, bro. I'm not that lazy to order DoorDash, bro. I'm not that fat kid at the computer with my chin up. You can't see my chin eating. Ordering DoorDash, bro. No, I can go out and get it, dog. I can walk and get my food.
You see how these skinny motherfuckers
you ain't gonna walk nothing. You just said you ain't walking nothing after you get out of work. You said that when the show started. You might drive there. You ain't walking. I'll say that.
Hell yeah.
You don't even go to the walk-ins anymore, do you? You be like, I just gotta work. I'm drive through. Like, bro, the walk-ins wide open. Drive through. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, fresh out work, bro. I'm tired. Shit, I'm tired. Hey,
I'm tired. Give me them Popeyes. You always tired.
I'm always tired, bro.
That's why it's that Popeyes grease.
Hey, what up, Des?
What up? Disrespectful.
Hey,
my week been good, and I can finally say I'm done sports betting.
Yeah, right.
Till Major League start up. I held myself accountable. I had some free bets Monday. I said if I didn't win them, I wouldn't play till Major League Baseball start. So
that's in like 2 weeks.
I just heard.
Man, I'm just holding myself.
All I heard was cap.
I'm trying to hold myself to a higher standard.
Yeah,
he's tired. What he means is he's tired of losing.
Yeah.
it's like him and Madden.
Well,
I'm tired of losing.
Really
I'm done with this shit.
It's really like it's to the point I would win,
yeah,
but I would try to double up and I would lose all my house money. That's mostly what it is. Because it's to the point. Yeah, I lost a lot of house money.
Why even do it?
BS.
Why even do it though? Dude, you better off just playing Madden. Just play Madden, dog. That's the best.
Just play Madden, bro.
Play Madden. Play Call of Duty.
Nah, dog.
Hell, play Fortnite.
It's addicting. It's just calling me. It's calling me.
I know. I can tell.
It's calling me. I get the itches.
He got edges all over his keyboard, placing in bits. So that's good.
Yeah. But I'll be back. April 7th or April 8th, whenever MLB start. I ain't betting on
that's like a week off.
Someone's like, why don't you bet on spring training? I'm like, I ain't betting on no damn spring training.
Man.
My alarm keep going off, though.
I'm going to start calling you Dwight, dog.
Dwight.
You do kind of look like Dwight Howard.
Mm-hmm. Motherfucker's itching, ready to go.
Hell yeah.
I can't bet.
Good
Dude.
old
I have the
Gilbert
worst luck.
Arenas.
I got the worst luck, so I ain't betting. Fuck all that shit. I can't even win
Yeah.
scratch offs, motherfucker. So I'm like, fuck it. Damn, where you going?
Sorry,
Hey,
my alarm kept going off, so I'm like, the fuck?
y'all ready to get on to the our first topic, which is these trailers, man?
Yeah, let's
Absolutely.
go.
Let's get on to our first one, which is called Ambulance. And it's a Michael Bay film, so you already know what's coming with it. Bunch of explosions and all that.
Transformers.
And it's gonna have Jake Gyllenhaal and Abdul Mateen. And the story is basically Abdul Mateen is a veteran who's down on his luck financially and desperate to cover his wife's medical bills. In a last-ditch effort, he turns to his adopted brother, Danny, who's played by Gyllenhaal, a career criminal who is more than a little unhinged. And they work off basically a big bank heist, which is a prize of $32 million. And from what I got from the trailer, all they doing is riding around a damn ambulance.
Yeah, that was it. Hey, what was that Denzel Washington movie when he was trying to save his son?
John Q.
All right, so take John Q and Speed, and that's the movie.
Bro, as long as the ambulance changes into a
Speed was on that damn bus the whole time.
I mean, there's there's no bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go under whatever miles per hour, but it's John Q mixed with fucking Speed. And I was watching this trailer, and this, I'm not gonna lie, it was dope at first until I saw Michael Bay's name popped up, and then I'm like, all right, so they got to get out of the ambulance at some point. No, they're in the ambulance the whole time because there's a cop that got injured in this heist that they're trying to save because they're not killers. They're like Ezel on Friday, you know what I'm saying? They steal, they don't kill. You know what I mean? So they got to save this cop's life while they're breaking the law at the same time in one of the slowest vehicles that you can use in the all of like fucking emergency vehicles and shit. It's like slowest next to the fire truck. Why? I don't get it.
Because it's a Michael Bay film. What's gonna happen is the ambulance changes into a transformer.
It's Ratchet. Yeah, it's Ratchet.
Yeah.
I like Michael Bay, but damn, dog.
He does the same movies over and over again.
Well,
dog.
When it comes to Michael Bay, all I expect is explosions, high action,
hot women. Is that Selena Gomez in that movie? The motherfucker look like Selena Gomez, bro. I don't know who that was.
Didn't Michael Bay direct the movie Heat, where like half the entire movie was inside an armored truck after they robbed a bank?
I think so. I vaguely remember Heat.
Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer and shit. That movie was good.
Yeah. There was a lot of people in that movie. Now, that's one of the movies my dad took me and my brother to go watch that movie. We thought we was about to watch some cool shit. I was like, dude, this is all boring to me. I don't know what am I watching.
It's like Face Off. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Black voice don't change.
Black nipped it to the T, dog. It's John Q mixed with Speed.
It is.
And for some reason, people will go and see it in theaters. I won't be one of them people.
It's like that movie Phone Booth. You ever see the movie Phone Booth?
Yeah, hell no.
I never was in the phone booth the whole time. That shit was crazy, bro. Or the other one with Ryan Reynolds
cell phone
the whole time.
What was the other one? Like cell phone. It was all kind of stupid ass movies. Like they can't get off the phone. Phone booth was like the stupidest one. Like you're stuck in the phone booth for real, bro. Like
I really didn't watch Phone Booth. Like
I forgot about Phone Booth.
Yeah, it wasn't Phone Booth like he was stuck in the phone booth the whole time. Like he took the phone
like he couldn't get out, or else he'd get killed, or somebody.
I think that was a Michael Bay film too.
He had to stay in the phone booth because there was either the sniper was trained on him, or it was trained on somebody that he cared about, or some kind of shit like
His
that.
kid,
and then he was arguing with dudes like, "Come out the phone." He was like, "I gotta use the phone."
In the trailer.
Oh my gosh, bro! And then cops are surrounding the phone booth.
And then
like, what the hell, dog?
And then that's a movie that thank God they can't remake. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no more phone booths. Thank God. Thank God for
Wi-Fi booth.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, do y'all ever see the one movie where Ryan Reynolds is stuck in a casket the whole time? That movie's actually good, though.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that.
That movie was intense. That movie was intense.
Well, the crazy thing about it, switching topics over, Ambulance is coming out April 8th. Whoever wants to go see that.
No, hard pass.
Now let's get on to something I'm excited about.
Of course,
it's coming on Netflix this year. Tekken Bloodline. And basically it's the origin story of Jin Kazama. And it's kind of got the story of the video game of Tekken 3.
Yeah.
Because it's got Ogre, Hayachi. Hey, I'm excited about this movie. Kazuya. Yeah. I think it's going to be a good... Well, I apologize. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be a show.
What was his mom's name?
June.
Booyah.
And like, because like the way that they did it, because at first I thought it was Kazuya. I thought it was Kazuya at first, but then when they kind of trained in on his face a little bit and his hair, Kazuya's hair is a little bit different. It looks the same, but it's different. I said that's Jin, bro. Hyped. And seeing Ogre, what the fuck is Ogre doing over there though?
Well, off of the Tekken 3 game,
he's trying to bang his
Ogre
mom.
actually did kill Jin's mom, and Jin's trying to get revenge.
I thought Heihachi did that shit.
No,
but then the story to Tekken is as about as confusing as most fighting games, anyways.
Well, basically, it's just father, son, and grandfather trying to take over the company.
Or trying to kill each other, pretty much, because there's always that scene
take over a company.
But they're always like Heihachi is always throwing Kazuya over the cliff, or the volcano cliff, or is Jin doing to his dad? There's always some kind. Kazuya's always trying.
Well, Tekken
that family's crazy.
The Tekken 3 is what introduced me to Tekken. And like you said, it's off of a crazy story. Basically, it's like Hayachi wanted his son to have the demon's gene. So he threw Kazuya over the cliff. And he expected Kazuya to die, but Kazuya got the demon gene. And then he had a baby by June. Him and June fell in love. Then they had Jin. And then Ogre came and killed June. And Jin using it's a lot. It's a complicated story.
The only thing that confused me about that story is because a lot of this shit is like in Japan.
Yeah.
And Ogre is a goddamn Aztec god thing. Like what Southwest airline ticket did you take to get to the fucking Japan, my boy?
Well, I think it's something like Hayachi wanted Ogre's power or something like that.
Oh, okay. As long as I can see Brian Fury in this shit, fucking Kuma, and I saw Paul in the trailer. And what was the dude? Was it not Fei Long? Martial Law or Force Law. I can see some of them.
Boy.
The Bruce Lee ripoff.
And they always got rip-off Laws based off Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And you got Lei. You got Lei who's based off Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Hey, am I the only guy waiting for the Virtual Fighter movie?
Huh?
That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the Virtual Fighter movie, bro, with the guy with the wrestling gear and the leopard head. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's Tekken. That's King.
Is it Tekken?
Yeah, that's King.
I thought it was Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, I want to see a scene with King. I got to see a scene with King.
Virtual Fighter is like the first game, but Tekken is like 2.0 of Virtual Fighter.
Exactly. Yeah, when Virtual Fighter first came out, that shit blew my mind. I said, they're fighting in 3D. And then fucking Tekken was like, hold my beer, cuz we got this shit.
Yeah.
And they had motherfuckers knocking people in the walls. You can run on top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers like knock off Bruce Lee's and Jackie Chan. I was down for that shit, bro.
Then Mortal Kombat's like, y'all think that shit's cool? Check this out.
Well, Mortal Kombat came out before too.
Yeah, that came out before. Mortal Kombat came out.
I know, but I'm talking about with the 3D angles and all that. They were like, when
the first Mortal Kombat went 3D for the first time, what was like a 64 and shit. That shit was trash.
It was trash.
Now
but once they started doing like the X-ray vision shit.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Yeah,
where they didn't even have Liu Kang. They had Kai.
Yeah, that shit was not good. That was not good at all.
He was supposed to be the new black Liu Kang.
But
it didn't work out, Doug.
I wanted to go put him in the next one. I hope they do.
That's who they should have had in the movies of the fucking. You know what? We're not going there. We're not going
To
there.
be real, they should have had Kai instead of.
We're not
what you call him, Black?
Cobra Kai. That's what his name is.
What you call him, Black? What?
Fucking underarm. Oh, you talking about
Moon Knight?
No, what you call him, RoboCop or?
I forgot what the fuck, man. He's all kinds of fucking names. He got them Under Armour dude. This fuck that shit, man. Cole. Love the actor, hate the character, bro. Anywho.
Goddamn Moon Knight looking motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm excited about this show, man. Bloodline is dropping. I think it's coming in June or July. I'm excited. I'm gonna binge watch the whole damn season because Netflix dropped it all.
Oh, they don't make you wait.
No one usually say, I ain't had time.
Not like Halo, man. I thought Paramount Plus was gonna drop all the Halo episodes. They said, nah, you got it one episode at a time. I'm mad as shit.
So let's get on to
Moon Knight,
a video game trailer that y'all are excited about. Basically, the Ghostbusters coming out with a video game, and also have voices from Dan Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson, and it's being developed by Ihop, who created the Friday the 13th the game. So it's basically similar to Friday the 13th, which is basically just a 4 versus 1 multiplayer.
Yes.
Giving you the privilege of playing either the Ghost or a Ghostbuster.
It's the shit.
And
like I know you don't play games like that. But Scribs, have you played the Friday the 13th?
I've watched people play it. I was just like, man, this is kind of boring to me. You know what I'm saying?
It's like I've watched it too. It looks good as hell, though.
That shit's fun as hell, dude.
It looks fun as hell because one person plays Jason, the rest play humans, and they're running.
Who wants to be the humans in that situation?
That's the fun. That's the best part. Hey, dude. Playing that game, and I played the game a couple of times with a friend of the show, Jiggy the Pooh, and on his stream, like he would do like it was last year he did a few streams where he would let everybody take turns being Jason, so it wasn't just him, but just it's the fun of you hang like you're hiding with other campers, you know what I'm saying, and like it has that near field communication, so if you're talking on the mic. If people are near you, they can hear you, including Jason. So you got these motherfuckers are playing this game, acting like they're getting chased by Jason, and we're actually whispering on the goddamn mics and shit. And then when you get chased, it's like Jason has all these powers, like when you watch the movies, like motherfuckers are running in the woods, and then all of a sudden Jason appears out of nowhere, right in front of them. And the game kind of explains those powers and shit. It's dope as fuck, dude. You can even get you can go to his house, like his shack, and get his mother's sweater, get his mother's head, just like in how they killed him the first time. It's all there, bro. It's dope as shit. But
his powers are called white privilege.
If this same team is involved with this Ghostbusters game, I'm gonna have no worries at all because they killed, no pun intended, with that Friday the 13th game. That shit was fun as shit. Too bad, like greed and politics got involved and shut down pretty much the further development on Friday the 13th. But I'm stoked about this one, dog.
This one does seem funny because I feel like everybody's gonna want to be the Ghostbusters,
and it's gonna have crossplay, so maybe we can do some shit on Twitch and shit too.
Yeah, it's gonna be on all platforms.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's gonna be a good ass game because like you said, Black Friday the 13th was a good ass game, and from the videos that I've watched, it looked fun as hell because it gave you the option of playing the human or Jason, and like you said, like Jay, you know how Jason do that speed walk and all that. That's all in the game, and then
another thing too with the characters, like you can get the DLC for it, but it's like different outfits and shit.
Yeah,
like the Halloween. Like I always play with the dude. He looks like he's in Cobra Kai and shit. And I know I'm gonna die. I think I've won maybe 2 matches of Friday the damn words are hard as hell. I think my tongue got stuck. Like
the rest doing the 13th.
But I think I only won 2 matches of that game, bro. And no matter how many times I play it, that shit's always fun. And like it has that jankiness to it because the game isn't really complete. So like the facial animations look weird as shit. It's fun, dude. Fun game. You should try it out.
Hey, game drops later this year.
Fall
Let's go on to another game that y'all excited about. I watched the show. I watched the anime show. The Witcher 4 is in development, and they're teasing a new Witcher school where it's called Lynx. It's gonna be in the game, and it's gonna be CD Projekt Red confirmed a new medallion.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this project and talk about it, Black. You know more about it than me. I watch the shows. I don't know nothing about the games really.
Well, I know the show's based on the books, but it's pretty close. Yeah, with The Witcher, they always said it like the Witcher school, like the one you've seen like in the TV show. That's the last Witcher school. Like that was the last, like Geralt and Vesemir. They're pretty much like the last Witchers or whatever. I think Cersei. I think she's trying to be a Witcher too. She's not, but I think there's more. I think this might get to the point where they're going to make her a Witcher and continue it on. But I like that shit, man. It's like with Witcher 3, and I need to beat that game to be honest. It is open world, but the monsters, the lore, like you can get lost doing one quest, and then you'll learn more story, like backstory about that world and shit. It's dope as shit, bro.
The problem is it's being made by CD Projekt Red, who is still trying to recuperate from the massive fuck up that Cyberpunk was. So I mean, it's you gotta kind of hold your expectations here because that was one of the biggest clusterfucks of video game history. Like
that is true. And I was one of the people like riding that bandwagon hard. I was on the back of the bandwagon with my goddamn towel around, ready for Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then what ended up happening? My motherfucking dick is glitched through my goddamn pants. That shit was weird. But I think that's probably why they're saying they're going to use the Unreal Engine 5 software instead, because their own software wasn't cutting it, obviously. And they're saying that they're not
fantastic software if you've played the Matrix
that shit is
thing that they had.
Sick. But they're saying like the new Witcher is going to be on Unreal Engine 5. They are not going to convert Cyberpunk 2077 to Unreal Engine 5, which I don't see them doing anyways because it's 2 different engines. But if they change it, because if they do it to Unreal Engine 5, there's going to be better ways to troubleshoot any kind of issues that come up. More people know how to use it, so it's going to be easier to make this game. So I think this is the right call. But just like you said, Scribs, they got a lot of fucking groundwork to do to earn that goodwill again. Because
I mean, this was on catastrophic like No Man's Sky level, like when that game came out. Like,
but at least when No Man's Sky came out, it was buggy as crap. Nobody could really play the game. But then they had the biggest. I swear on everything that No Man's Sky had the biggest gaming comeback out of any game title or franchise.
Yeah, they worked their asses off to fix the game. So
they busted their ass. I think it was like a couple of dudes, maybe one dude making the game or some kind of shit. But they got it worked out to where the game is as close as they promised it to be. Which in Cyberpunk, I don't think they're nowhere even close to doing what they were talking about. They can't even get that right. So
hey, all I got to say, man, give us another damn show, man.
Drop another the show. You already know if they announce the show, you already know they're gonna drop.
Drop another damn season.
They're gonna have Henry Cavill.
Give me another anime show.
You itching for the season, dog?
I'm itching for that. Dude, I didn't know nothing about The Witcher, but when y'all was saying, "Hey, dog, you need to watch The Witcher,"
you gotta watch The Witcher now.
You gotta watch The Witcher. I'm like, man, I gotta watch it. I'm like, girl, this the shit. I like, dude, this is one of the best shows ever, dog.
And like in that show, his whole demeanor, it never changes. He still got that cool, calm, like, his voice like, get in that horse, go.
Hey,
He never
Superman
fucking
with the
yells.
white hair did it.
Bro, hey, that was a perfect
Superman with
choice,
the
bro.
white hair did it.
Perfect choice, bro.
Dicking down all the witches.
What?
They're all like, we need a piece of Superman.
Hey, shout
Get
out
over here.
to the witches,
got it.
man, and the developers and whoever wrote the damn
Bridgerton.
books, man. Shout out to
I think it was
him.
a
I don't
Polish.
even know the author.
It's a Polish author. Like The Witcher is a Polish story. But
shout out to that author, man.
Hey, shout out to Kielbasa's then. That's what's up.
Let's get on to this real topic. Just real. Let's make it real short. Basically, the developers of Fornite, they made over 70 mil for Ukraine. Yeah, for people of Ukraine. And they put it live, and within 24 hours, they made at least a good 36 million.
Mm-hmm.
With everything that's going on in Ukraine, I think that's like a big hand clap. They deserve a real big hand clap.
Mm-hmm.
Because
give them the golf clap real quick.
Yeah.
Golf claps.
Because nobody else is really donating, or you're not hearing anybody that's donating.
Yeah, you ain't hearing shit about it. I mean, you hear about people like there's a lot of people that they're pulling a business out.
Yeah.
Out of Russia or Belarus. But this is like one of the few companies, if not the only company I've heard that's actually say we raised, like at the time it was 36.2 million. And I was like, off of fucking Fortnite? Holy shit. And like they're down for the cause, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, and they're projecting in another week that they're gonna make over 100 mil.
Damn. They're going for a good cause, man.
That's right. And they took out building from the game. They got 2 wins this week.
Hell yeah.
You
so
know
now Fortnite's a good game.
So shout out to
Epic Games, kids?
Right? Epic Games.
Yeah, Epic Games.
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to Epic Games for what they're doing. So let's get on to another topic. Let's talk about basically Pepsi, man. You know Pepsi gotta do it again.
Yeah.
I'm a Pepsi person. I don't drink soda, but if I had the choice, I choose Pepsi over Coke.
Because you're old.
Of course you do.
No,
you're sweeter.
Coke got that
sweet tooth,
taste.
motherfucker.
Pepsi got the sweet taste, but Pepsi did it again.
Because you sweet. Coming out with a limited
edition. Shut up! Damn, talking too much. Hey,
you sweet.
Pepsi is coming out with a maple syrup cola.
Oh no.
So you already know they making a collab with Ihop.
No.
Hey, that sounds good, dog.
No, that's diabetes.
People didn't have diabetes enough.
Bro,
diabetes in the can, dog.
Pepsi has just pretty much made diabetes blast, motherfucker. That's
people gonna be pouring this shit on their pancakes. We don't even need syrup. Crack a Pepsi.
And then on top of that, IHOP doesn't even have maple syrup, bro. They just have regular syrup and then the
fake syrup.
Yeah, they got the flavored syrups. They don't have maple syrup. Like,
you know what pisses me off about IHOP is the syrup, the top the metal part. They're always stuck. Like they never even slide open to pour the goddamn syrup onto the thing unless it's heated syrup. It's always the ones that got near the raspberry and all that. It never comes up.
I'll give them that. The heated syrup is dope as shit though.
It is.
But
there used to be a crazy ass server at the old IHOP we went to, bro, and his nickname was Flash Gordon. Every time we get out of second shift at 2, 3 in the morning, this motherfucker was cracked out of his mind, bro. He was zooped up on something. He was like, yeah, bro, I'll get it. One time he followed me into the bathroom. I went in there to ask me if I wanted wheat or white toast. Look, I'm just standing there pissed. This dude comes through the door. He busts through. Hey, bro, I forgot to ask you. You want wheat or white? And I'm like, the fuck? Like, I pissed all over the wall. Like, he scared the shit out. He was like he was like a surfer dude version of Kramer, bro. This dude was like just on 1,000 all the time, bro. And this dude was telling us stories about how he's on probation and he doesn't do drugs and all that. I was like, my ass, motherfucker. Like this dude was crazy, bro. I swear to God, but IHOP is just, it is what it is. IHOP needs to find ways.
Maple syrup soda, bro. That's Canadian as fuck, man. That's some shit you think you'll see in like a Walmart in Canada, bro.
Nothing beats actual Canadian maple syrup. That's where Pepsi should have went.
That I don't know, man. But I know.
Coca-Cola could go for the Waffle House route.
Hey, so you telling me?
Nashville
Hold
hot.
on. Are you telling me you're not gonna try it?
Hell no. That's just
That's just sound. You are so lying.
I'm not lying, bro. There's no cap other than this
No
Padre
cap.
hat, bro. Other than this Padre hat.
You're not gonna
Unless
try
they have a
Scripps.
zero sugar version of it, I'll try it because like I go to Sam's Club just to get this special berry whatever flavored Mountain Dew they got zero sugar. I go there just to get a cup of it like once a day.
What?
Yeah.
I need to do a visit over to
I'm talking about some damn Mountain Dew, but y'all ain't gonna drink no maple syrup.
It's syrup sugar. Okay, you see
why
these man
why
titties?
he get angry? Why he
You
get
see
angry?
these man titties? I'm fat enough, bro. I don't even be drinking syrup out of the can. I used to drink syrup out the bottle when I was 6 years old. I be thinking like, I was like, this is why I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be doing that shit.
You my brother for another mother because I used to do that shit too when I was a kid.
I put it on bread. I just put the syrup on bread to eat it. I put like syrup sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like
you the blackest white dude I know.
It's true, bro. You be like, fuck making French toast. I'm just gonna eat a syrup sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get with it, man. It's just something. Even when I saw the can, it just doesn't. I couldn't even try to make the sugar free version. That might be some cap, but right now I'm saying no.
Oh hell! I bet not chicken and waffles. I bet not seen any of y'all with any cans of Pepsi maple syrup.
I'll tell you this, and this is live. If I do score a can of maple syrup Pepsi, you'll be the first person I'll let know, so that way shit ain't getting on blast, and then I'll own up to the shit.
You're gonna put it on YouTube. You know right now. Gonna put it live.
That is not on my shopping list right now.
Look, live reaction to trying the maple syrup Pepsi. That's what it's gonna be.
You know what? You know what? Hey, let's do that. Let's do that.
I'll do it. I'll get down.
I'm down for that. We can do a live like a maple syrup tasting of this Pepsi shit.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about Scripps. We ain't talking about getting actual maple syrup and then actual Pepsi and mixing. We ain't doing that shit. We talking about the actual can shit. And we'll do
before syrup sandwiches and
we'll do a review. Throw that shit up on YouTube. We'll see what's up.
Hey, y'all ready to get on to this next topic, dog?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get on to Pusha T.
Dude, Arbys, baby.
Pusha T, hey, he made one of the greatest disses ever in the food industry. He collabed with Arbys.
That's right.
They call it the spicy fish diss. And you know, he takes aim at McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwich, saying quotes like, this man said a quote saying, I could sell water to a whale. How could you ever think I fail? He said, Filet-O-Fish is shit, and you should be disgusted. Dropping bars.
Bars. This was like the Dwayne Johnson rap of food.
He was throwing dishes all at Filet-O-Fish, but I didn't know, you know, him and his brother.
They wrote the jingle.
I'm loving it jingle.
Yeah, they wrote the jingle for that shit.
I didn't know that.
I
heard a rumor. I heard a rumor back in the day that Clips, like one of my friends told me, they said Clips did the McDonald's song. I said, what are you talking about? He said the I'm loving the da-da-da-da-da. I said, yeah, right. There ain't no fucking way. Because when I think about Clips, I'm like grinding and all that shit. There's no way. There's no way. But this shit apparently was true.
Hey, man.
The I'm loving the jingle was actually done by Virginia rap legends, Clips, and he said he got paid peanuts for doing that jingle.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
it's true. They should have did like Pillsbury, you know, patty cake. I'm the baker's man. That's what they should have went with. Instead, you know what I'm saying? They chose McDonald's. McDonald's rips off everybody.
Now, Scripps, you could say, I like Arbys. You
do like Arbys. I do like Arby's.
Before the
Pusha
show,
T.
before the show started, we was talking about why we should not go to Popeyes at night. You know what I'm saying? And then this fool came out of left field was like, I like Arby's.
It was their dollar chicken sliders, bro. That's all you need, bro. That cheese with the
Hey, I ain't
chicken.
gonna lie, dog. Hey, I might
Hey,
go to
He said that
Arby's
shit with
this
a
weekend,
he
dog,
said that shit with a
for that
warm
spicy
smile
fish
and everything,
sandwich.
bro.
Hey, bro, go to Arby's this week and bump in the clips out your stereo. Just
You probably get $1 off your sandwich.
Yeah, dog.
yeah, grinding.
Hey, that's crazy. And the commercial, it got a bunch of subliminals in there. Hey,
Does it
dog.
real? I gotta check the shit. I gotta check the shit out.
You haven't seen the commercial?
No, I just saw the story on Twitter, but I didn't get to watch the actual video.
Hey,
to
I ain't
it.
gonna lie, dog. It's a good ass commercial, bro.
No, I read
the commercial
the
is like a
article.
music video for real.
McDonald's made a living off ripping people off. You ain't seen the movie The Founder,
The Founder.
Yeah.
Hey, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dude. That's a good ass movie. But it was sad how
Shysters.
Ray Kroc did them brothers.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now he out here doing Pusha T like that too. Motherfucker. Give him the pennies. Now he got roasted like a roast beef sandwich at Arbys.
Oh!
You know roasted.
Got roasted.
Pusha T got the meats. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing too. Big Raves, man, is the voice of the Arby's guys. We got the meats. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like, oh man, I always thought it was like Darth Vader back in the day, but I found out it was actually Big Raves.
Hey,
too many tidbits about fast food here that like most people don't know. Like, am I breaking up because y'all staring at me like I'm crazy?
Nah, an email popped up on my screen and I was trying to read it real quick and close it out. My bad.
It's just one of them porn emails.
So y'all,
you want to spend a night for $199?
Let's
Arby's.
One thing
Who likes roast beef?
Hold on, no, my bad. Go ahead, sorry.
Jared Leto said Tron 3 is in the works, and he said they're working with their partners Disney Plus to get Tron 3 up and going. So
I hope
I'm
that
excited
happens.
about that. And let's talk about this, man. I'm excited, dude. I love Tron.
Tron was shit.
I never watched the 80s version.
Watch
I'm
it.
one of the newer babies on this.
Watch it. It's good.
Like, it was good, dude.
Even Tron in the 80s was ahead of its time,
groundbreaking,
bro. It was like you thought like Star Wars looked cool back then, bro. Like Tron was on a whole other level, dog. The way that they use like the green and blue screens and shit to make the people look like they were made out of energy and shit. That shit was fucking crazy.
For real?
Hey, it's good. Like Tron, like the old school Tron was cool, and then the sequel Tron Legacy, was super dope.
Yeah, Tron Legacy. Then you had Daft Punk.
I hope they bring them back. I hope they come back for Tron 3.
They're retired. Well, they're not a group no more, so it's.
Man, I think they're still doing music for movies and shit, but that won't stop a motherfucker to make them don the mask one more time or don them helmets on to go ahead and do some shit. Or at least one of them.
Hey, bro, did you all see the animated Tron series they had too?
Yeah.
That was pretty
the
good.
Animated series was dope. What was it called? It was Tron Tron Resistance or Revolution or some kind of shit.
Yeah, Tron Revolutions or Revelations or something.
It was on Disney Channel.
It was good.
It was good, dude. It was a sequel. It was kind of a sequel to Tron Legacy, where they were trying to find like the original Tron or some kind of shit. It was dope, dude. And it only did one season, and then they stopped, and then it ends on the cliffhanger, and then everybody's been wanting the next season to come out, but they haven't. Maybe if what Jared Leto was talking about is true, maybe the animated series will come back too.
To be real, I gotta watch Tron. Is Tron Legacy on Disney Plus?
Yeah, anything Tron.
It's all on Disney Plus.
Okay, I'm gonna watch. That's what I'll probably do after this, man. I'll probably watch the first Tron, the second Tron.
You just gotta look past. I mean, just know that it was made in the 80s. That's the best of what they can do. Don't look at that kind of shit. The fucking
early 80s, like 83,
it's
82.
early.
Something.
Yeah, I was 1 year old when that movie came out. Bro. It's dated, but that shit looks dope as shit though.
But it was cool because like arcade games were the craze back then, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of what it was based around. And it was like, man, that's a fucking cool idea. Now arcade games are like a thing of the past, but they're coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I hope so. I hope they come back.
perfect time for a trip for the triplet movie.
All right. So let's get on to the MCU. They dropping characters after characters, superhero after superhero. And now they're
Bars.
dropping Richard Rider, aka Nova. He's joined the MCU, and the Nova project has been wrote by Sabir Perzada, who wrote Moon Knight. And if you don't know who Nova is, he first appeared in a 1976 issue of Super Adventures and was a member of the intergalactic police force known as the Nova Corps, where he gained superhuman abilities, including enhanced strength, flight, and resistance to injury. And he had a couple run-ins with the Skrulls. And how excited y'all about this? And didn't they say he's like Thanos' brother or something like that? Or am I
that was
thinking for the wrong person?
That's the wrong person. That was the Star Fox.
Yeah, okay.
But
leave hairstyles out.
He should have been out during like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like
I think he's gonna be
at least the second movie. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be in Guardians 3, which I'm not really anticipating because like based on what James Gunn is saying, it's gonna be sad as hell. And the last one had me tearing up with fucking Yondu and shit. But like yeah, Nova Prime should have been like a thing already. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just in passing or if a cameo of some kind, that she should have already been out here. But hey, I'm better late than never.
As long as John C. Reilly's in the show.
Yeah.
Like
John C.
I'm about that. You know what I'm saying? Like
so would you think that they're going to do it like how they're doing Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel? They're going to do a TV show first and then do a movie, or you think they're just going straight movies?
TV show.
TV show first.
It's written by the same guy.
They have too many. They have too many movies, and like you said, they didn't do it during the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point of making another movie when like
it's
you
gonna
said,
tie into the Adam Warlock story?
What?
It's gonna tie into the Adam Warlock storyline. I think that's why they do it with Guardians.
It would have to because Adam Warlock's gonna be super powered like to hell. He does. I don't even think he even has a. He's supposed to have an Infinity Stone on his forehead. I don't even know how that's even gonna work. Yeah. But because they already destroyed them all, but. With Nova Prime, he has to be that counter because I don't see the Guardians taking on Adam Warlock like that. But yeah, like you were saying, man, they should have he should have been a thing already. Honestly,
yeah, I see a TV series in the works, man, to introduce him rather than trying to make a whole another movie.
I see another Marvel show D ain't gonna watch.
You might have a point. you might be right now.
Yeah, you need to watch.
Hey, I have a lot of stuff on my list. I have a lot of stuff on my list that I've been slipping on, dog.
Bro, watch Loki, man. Straight up.
Hey, dog.
Low key is really good.
Loki is not on my list, dog.
Dude, Loki should be on your list. Dude,
hey, y'all tell me about Falcon and Winter Soldier. That was good as hell. I like that.
Yeah, because you watch that on Black History Month. Now it's time to go ahead and watch, motherfucker.
Should have watched Loki on St. Patrick's Day,
I like because of the action. I like the action.
It's March, man. It's March. It's St. Patrick's Day, motherfucker. Loki wears green. Watch Loki. It's gonna make a lot more sense of like the whole multiverse shit going on.
Hey, man, stuff getting thrown at me. My eyes is everywhere, bro. I don't.
Bro,
hey,
Loki,
man, you're a big fan of what's his name, right? It's supposed to be playing Kang the Conqueror, right?
Yeah, remember the homeboy that was in Lovecraft Country?
Yeah.
He's in you'll like it, bro. I'm telling you, man. You will not be disappointed with watching Loki. It's not confusing. This shit is it's a fucking fun ass ride from
Hey,
beginning to end.
Pierce, what's up? Pierce commented, could be Adam Warlock from another universe. That is true.
That is true. I
Oh,
mean,
what up, Pierce?
Exactly.
I mean, they broke.
What's happening, Pierce?
They went ahead and broke that multiverse shit with Spider-Man No Way Home, and now with Doctor Strange coming up. Yeah, I can see that happening too. Hell, fucking Yandu can come back, motherfucker.
Dude,
Hey,
dude, Marvel's throwing too much stuff at me, dog. I don't know whether to catch it or
What
let it
are you talking about? They're throwing like what, one thing once a month, once every 2 months. Like Spider-Man is finally out.
It's too much coming at me, Black. Goodness.
Spider-Man was so good, bro.
Gosh. Dude, I only got one track on my mind. I only got one mindset, man. Too much stuff's getting thrown at me.
It's not.
You better watch Spider-Man with your cheap ass. You better have found a damn bootleg or something by now, motherfucker.
Hey, dog, is it free?
Hell no, it's like $20, motherfucker. Like
hey, bro, you know what I can do for $20?
Lose it on sports?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I would use that 20 gambling instead of 20 watching Spider-Man.
Pierce, if you still on, bro, hey, tell this fool to go ahead and watch Spider-Man, bro.
Watch Spider-Man, watch Batman. Both of y'all need to watch Batman.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch Batman. I'm trying to watch Batman.
Dude at work, dog. Dude I work with, bro. He was like, dude, you need to watch Spider-Man. He said Batman. He said you need to watch Batman. You playing. He said you're playing, dog. Watch Batman.
I had a couple coworkers told me that too. They said, dude, watch Batman.
Best Batman ever. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Dope. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, Pierce, the dude is amazing.
Pierce is saying it. Hey, you know what?
Batman ever.
Hey, so
no lies detected.
Glittery. Batman not glittery like.
That's right. It takes a vampire to play a real Batman, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got to understand the role. He's got to understand the fear that bats bring. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got to understand it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Batman came to me, bro, he had glittery skin, bro,
I'd still be scared.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll probably still be scared, bro.
Just fold up.
Unless he's like, "Hey, I am vengeance," then you're like, "Oh shit, I need to protect my ass." But I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like oh shit, glittery Batman.
Hey, they said Robert Pattinson show it out though, dog. They said Robert Pattinson.
They say he knocked this shit out of the park.
Best Batman ever. I'm telling you, best Batman ever.
Hey,
and then with that deleted scene that they threw out on YouTube.
Let's talk about that a little later, man. But y'all want to take a break, dog?
Let's go take that break, dog.
Hey, let's take a break.
Hey, let's go ahead and take a break, man. And we'll be back in a couple more minutes.
All right, cool.
Just a few minutes.
Yes.
It's more a dark comic bat. Yeah. Yeah, Ben Affleck is more the Arkham Batman for sure. I mean, this Batman, I feel like they need to do the same thing with a few other superheroes. They kind of did with Spider-Man and the No Way Home with showing his more scientific side. But they need to do that kind of with I feel like they need to do that with the Hulk a little more. I feel like they need to do that with which they finally are doing it with Batman, showing the more, detective side work of Batman. This was like the Batman Year Ones. And then man, there's a few it's kind of like with Iron Man. Like Iron Man was so smart, but they always breezed over how he'd figured. Dude figured out time travel in Endgame, and like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it's a couple other ones I just actually mentioned to my wife the other night that they need to do that with I hope they do that with Spawn. I hope they kind of, I don't know. The original Spawn to me really wasn't that bad. For at the time, I felt like it was for what they had it was actually pretty low budget film because comic book movies at the time weren't really good. So for what they did for how the budget was was pretty damn good. I feel like with Spawn and of course the new Blade movie. The Blade movie too could get a little bit more intricate into the weapon building and stuff like that, and understanding vampires and the actual vampire side of him a little better. You know what I'm saying? Blade's got me excited. I'm really excited for Moon Knight coming out on the 30th. That looks really, really good. The new Batman, it was just on so many levels. Like Paul Dano was like the second best Batman villain I think ever. Like just a little tad bit shorter than Heath Ledger's Joker, and just a hair bit better than Danny DeVito's Penguin. Colin Farrell's Penguin is just right under. It's like it's its own thing. You can't even tell it's Colin Farrell. Yes, we're going to be talking about that after the break, actually. I'm the only one out of the three of us who's actually seen the Batman film, so I haven't really talked about it too much. Yeah, the deleted scene, I like I said, with the deleted scene, we're going to talk about that later, so I don't want to really... I think the actor they picked for it is a good choice. I'm still heartbroken that they haven't picked William Dafoe to play a fucking Joker yet for some reason. I don't understand how they haven't. When the Arkham Batman's Joker was literally, his character was built off William Dafoe. Like the same with Death Note. I'm bummed about that. I feel like William Dafoe is being robbed of like an Oscar-worthy role. It might, yeah. Is it the big topic? Can't remember. Yeah, for the Joker that they're going with, for Joker, I think it's a Death in the Family Joker style. It is pretty accurate. I've heard that they want possibly the kid from the Umbrella Academy to play Robin in the next one. And I'm not sure bringing Robin in so early is a good idea. Unless you plan on killing him off like almost right away. You know what I'm saying? And that being the driving force between the hatred between Joker and Batman. But they're kind of trying to do like the Silence of the Lambs thing with the Joker and Batman. Of Batman's using the Joker because they both think a lot alike. Maybe they are saving Dave Bautista's Bane, possibly. I don't even know if... Man, I feel like that would be a very good choice. I mean, if you saw from Blade Runner, like he can actually act. Like he's not just muscle and comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like if you saw him in Blade Runner, stuff like that, he can actually act quite well. I do feel like they should pick a Hispanic actor though to be Bane, because in most of the comics and stuff, and like later on in a lot of the animated series, he's actually Hispanic. You know, he's that's why he has a mask. I think he originally started as a luchador or something like that. I think he's Hispanic in the Arkham Knight game as well, if I remember right.
Yeah, he is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's some pretty good Hispanic actors that they could possibly cast as Bane as well. But I think Dave Bautista is definitely a top 3 choice. But William Dafoe is being robbed of playing the Joker.
Dave Bautista for what?
For Bane.
These nuts.
Bane.
Oh.
Right.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Hey, B, bring us back, yo.
Hey, and we're back.
Y'all ready to get on to our next topic, man? Let's get on to this. Get on the Mike Tyson, man. No, let's get on the. Basically, Mike Tyson gets challenged at gunpoint by a
Man,
random person in a
he's a bad
Hollywood
man.
bar. So
Yeah.
You already know Tyson handled the
Yeah.
entire situation quite calmly and didn't force any action. The person wanted to fight him, and you know him being calm, cool, collective, pissed the person off, and then dude pulled a firearm on him. And then Tyson hugged him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only thing you can do at that point, dog.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, TMZ posted the video, and you know Tyson, he's from Brownsville, dog. So no telling what he's seen.
That like how bad do you want to die? That's what I'm saying.
He was saying, he's like, hey man, let me fight you. I need to up my status, man. And Mike's like,
yeah.
And he started pulling a gun out of it. And Mike was just sitting there like, you ain't gonna do shit. Like, he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this Mike Tyson is cold blooded, bro. Like, this dude is scared of nothing.
Yeah, that definitely proves a lot. You know what I'm saying? But just imagine if it was Mike when he was younger.
Oh yeah, he would have snapped him.
Yeah,
that motherfucker, he would have murdered that dude. He would have been in jail legit for real.
He would have ate his kid for dinner.
He would have ate his ears. You know what
like
I'm saying?
like them gummies he got.
Yeah, he got them CBD gummies now. Their ear shaped.
I mean, just to be under that amount of pressure.
Thank you for. Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Hey, what up, Phil?
Before his original trainer, like one of the greatest boxing trainers ever, before he passed away, Mike Tyson was the best boxer of all time. Before Customato passed away, when he was still in his like late teens, early 20s, I'd honestly think Mike Tyson would have put Muhammad Ali even on his ass. I mean, if Joe Frazier could, I'm pretty sure Tyson could have. Like, Tyson was like Joe Frazier on a 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
But that lets you know about that dude's mindset, though. Like, you want to challenge not just one of the best boxing legends ever, but you want to do it at gunpoint, though. You know
at a stand-up club. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
This guy trying to tell jokes, and all of a sudden shit gets real as hell in there. You know what I'm saying?
Real. I would be scared Mike Tyson just giving me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, come here, man, come here. Like, fuck all that shit, but just give me some dap. Don't hit me too hard. I'm gone. I don't know, bro. It's shit. Like, dude, like, I'm going back to that question. Like, how bad do you want to die?
The UFC and boxing are two different things.
Well,
sorry, I'm just commenting on what they're coming.
If you look at Tyson's interviews, you could tell he grew from the person he used to be. Like what Scripps was saying, if he was in UFC, he would be okay, but he wouldn't be great. That was like Kimbo Slice. Everybody thought Kimbo Slice was gonna be big in the UFC, but he had hand power, but he didn't have leg power.
Yeah, but Kimbo was like in his 40s when he went in there too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if Tyson would have went in there in his 20s, I feel like he would have took it all very seriously, and he would have had some of the best punching power you've ever seen. You could tell
by how he fought Roy Jones.
Yeah,
he takes
like, all right, what? Unless I, because I don't follow UFC like that. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't followed boxing in a long while. Has there been any boxers that actually moved over, like crossed over to MMA?
No. But
not really successful.
Because you're talking about with MMA, we're talking about grapples, we're talking about kicks, punches.
Brock Lesnar switched over.
He tried, yeah.
Then you got what's that football player name?
Greg Hardy got knocked the fuck out.
Greg Hardy.
Yeah.
You got Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar won.
He did all right. Fights. Brock Lesnar did all right.
He did. I think he actually won the belt, didn't he, or something like that? And then he lost it like 2 fights.
But the whole thing about it, when it came to Brock Lesnar, he had to knock people out. He wasn't winning by grappling.
But he was. I mean, and I'm not even looking at the professional wrestling shit. I mean, the professional wrestling, there is a lot of skill that's involved, but it's choreographed. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those moves are hard to do, and you have to do them in a safe manner. So they're like that's why I said there's skill involved when performing like in the ring. But before he was a pro wrestler, he was actually an actual wrestler, like Olympic wrestler type
Yeah,
shit in
Brock.
college.
Yeah,
Brock
like Kurt
Lesnar?
Angle style.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar was like a
Yeah.
legit wrestler. Like
Yeah, he was a Olympic wrestler, just
I
like Kurt
want to say he
Angle.
was Olympic. I want to say he was an Olympic wrestler.
Also, you have Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock, yes.
Yeah.
Shamrock was big in the UFC.
Well, Ken Shamrock started in the UFC and then went over
to
wrestling.
WWE. Yeah,
oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that he kind of used all his
I thought so, Phil.
UFC.
He was in NAACP.
You know, I think would have been good in the
NAACP
UFC is
champion.
my man Roy Jones. Roy Jones, I think, would have been good in the UFC. That man was fast as a motherfucker. Like this dude could throw combos at you. Yes, I think he would have been good as a middleweight in the UFC, bro. I'm telling you, he was.
When he came in, I don't know, dude. He
light on his feet.
No, not Roy Jones Jr. Bro.
Hey, Phil, words are hard, dog.
But back to Tyson though, like what Scripps was saying, when his trainer died, that's when everything spiraled out of control.
Yeah,
because if his trainer didn't die, he would probably been he's already counted as one of the best boxers ever, but he would have been up there as all time ever. But once he got,
I still think he is though. When I think of boxing,
just milked him.
Yeah. When I think of boxing, I think Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that even me being half black, half Filipino, I'm saying that even before fucking Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I think boxing, like someone says name a boxer, it's Mike Tyson's first on my list.
I'll say the Tyson or Ali.
And Ali was fantastic back in the day too.
And one of the reasons I say Ali is because other than boxing, he did other things. So that what makes me put Ali to another step.
You got Floyd Money.
Floyd, man.
I don't like Floyd.
I respect Floyd because he's about his money, but he didn't go after the big fights, man.
Yeah.
Floyd's like a stepdaddy. You don't like him, but you respect him.
He went on stuff that was in his favor. I don't blame him. That's a smart way of doing it, but
it's not what the people wanted. You know what I'm saying? And plus I don't like the way he fights too, because he doesn't like a lot of fucking dodging and he dodging and running around and shit, bro. I ain't liking that shit.
He's a welterweight, man. What welterweight really knocks people out though?
I don't give a fuck. I want to see somebody get hurt. I want somebody.
Shane Mosley almost put him on his ass. Shane Mosley almost was that guy.
Welterweight it's rare to knock somebody out on welterweight, dog. But boy is he gonna be the truth. Shakur Stevenson.
I heard about him. I never watched any of his matches though.
That boy's the truth.
Vasily Lomachenko, man, that dude's and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is the truth.
Tyson Fury.
Lomachenko got beat by I can't remember his name, but Lomachenko.
He did, but it was in a decision, and like people were saying, like they felt like the fight.
The crazy thing about it, Lomachenko was letting dude win until the last couple of rounds, and then that's when he really tried to fight. He tried to fight at the last minute because he was winning, but it was too late for him to try to win it. But Tyson.
What about Nate Robinson?
Hey man, get out of here, man.
Hey man, what about Jake Paul? What about Jake Paul, bro?
What about Jake
Paul? Man? Jake Paul, I think he's legit, bro.
He's legit, bro. He's
legit, bro.
Hey,
now, his brother, but
Logan,
Jake Paul legit. He take boxing serious.
Let him. I honestly think I want to see this happen.
I think that when
Logan Paul will beat Conor McGregor.
Well, of course he would. He got like 100 pounds on him in like 8 inches.
I think so too. But when the Paul brothers started this shit with this whole boxing, YouTube boxing shit, I know for like deep down in my heart, I know they were just doing that shit for the fucking clout and for the lulz. But then I think Jake sometime in that period, Jake Paul realized that he had some kind of skill and honed that shit, and he is where he's at today. Like I think like Jake Paul is a legit boxer, bro.
I want to see him fight Tyson Fury. Let's get it. Let's just get it for the championship.
Because one thing about back to I ain't trying to bring his name up, but Nate Robinson felt like I'm an athlete. Athlete.
That don't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
Athlete is you can do a lot of stuff, but there's certain stuff you can't do.
Right.
Like
stay up.
Nate Robinson got he looked like my daughter. Looked like my daughter after bedtime story. Just
that motherfucker
assed
went
out.
night. He went night for real.
He's still asleep.
If you look out your window at night, you see a star twinkling. That's Nate Robinson dreaming.
But shout out to the Paul brothers. I don't hate nothing about the Paul brothers. I think J. Paul is legit. I'm not gonna say he's like a legend or none, but I think he's a real boxer, dog. I think like he takes his fighting exhibition serious, unlike other people. Like people think he's out here playing and joking. I think he's out here serious with it.
So the shit that happened to Tyson at the comedy club, do you think that any other boxer would have handled it the same way he did?
I think some, yeah. I mean, what are you supposed to do if a guy's gonna pull a gun on you? You know, you're supposed to stay calm, but at the same time, I mean,
some motherfuckers think they got them fast hands. You know what I'm saying? And do some Detroit.
I'm gonna say this:
Detroit self-defense shit on them. Go ahead, bro.
This whole situation happened because whatever the fuck stand-up comedian was there telling jokes must have not been funny. So this was that whole guy's fault. If this motherfucker up here telling jokes and motherfucker all of a sudden start wanting to fight Mike Tyson, this dude had to have been on stage bombing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he was the what was the he was like the warm-up act, bro.
Yeah, you something, bro. Like he had to have been bombing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So if Mike Tyson would have got shot, I would have blamed that stand-up comedian for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like it's his fault.
I want answers.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
answers. Where was this motherfucking comic at? What you were supposed to be doing your job? They would have been fucking drinking and being entertained. You had them so bored. He wanted to actually have a fight with Mike Tyson at gunpoint.
Catch a murder charge. like you know what I'm saying? Like
not only do I want to get beat near to death, but I also want to go to prison.
Yeah. How is this guy not in jail is the question. Like, isn't that like attempted murder live on like camera or something? Like,
I don't know, bro. Like,
attempted,
what do you call that shit? Like
you pulling a gun.
You got some balls to pull a motherfucking gun on Mike Tyson, bro.
I mean, I feel like that's a pussy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can shoot somebody.
We talking about Mike Tyson. This is the same dude that pretty much called Lil Boosie gay, like closet gay,
in his face. And then you got Mike like he AFK in the gulag, just standing there looking at this man with a pistol, like just standing there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just
that shit was wild. I mean, it could have went a different way too. Like he could have faked him out with the hug, and he didn't really mean it, and then he could have knocked his ass out. Because at that point, it's self-defense too. You know what I'm saying? He pulled a gun on me. I had to defuse the situation, and I knocked his ass out like Debo. So it could have went out a whole number of ways. I'm glad it ended the way that it did. But damn, dog, like that. That's another thing. What people talk about, like your mental state and owning the gun and all that kind of shit. Because you had to be fucking crazy as shit, dog. I'm still surprised at this motherfucker. This dude got to be a goddamn X-Men or something to have the ability to be that goddamn stupid to go to pull a gun on Tyson, bro.
It's a comedian's fault. He was bombing. All of a sudden, the guy's like, "Look, let me fight Mike Tyson real quick."
It has to be. I'm with you. I'm blaming the comedian for that shit.
My wife texted me real quick.
Hey, so y'all ready? Sorry for that. Had something to do.
Had to do.
Nah, man. Had to get the son out the car, dog.
Oh, all right.
Nobody else could pick him up.
That's what I think I'm about to have to do.
What your son Mike Tyson, motherfucker?
That's what they acting like. Hey, I'm like, damn, y'all couldn't get him.
All right, let's go.
Let's get on the next topic. So let's talk about this. This is the big topic, the main topic. Basically, it's the Batman deleted scene. Scripps, the only one that's seen Batman, but we all seen the deleted scene. Don't care if we seen the movie or not. We're going to see the movie though. And basically, it's
comes out on HBO
Batman going to Arkham, talking to a badly scarred and green haired dude, and he had a big old toothy grin.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know who it is, everybody knows it's the
The Riddler.
Joker who is Batman's arch nemesis. And you already know he's asking questions about the Riddler, who's targeting Gotham's elite. And you know what the Joker had to say? I think somewhere deep down you're just terrified.
Yeah.
You're not sure he's wrong.
Yeah.
So and he's being played by Keoghan. Is that how you say his name? Irish actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Ben Keoghan there.
Okay. Ben Keoghan.
Hold on.
So,
go ahead, bro.
Ooh. And they saying you already know Batman's in theaters, but
Yeah.
it's saying it should be on HBO Max around April 9th.
Yeah, that's what Scribs was saying.
I didn't know that.
He said in a few weeks, and
I could wait it out.
I'm gonna wait it out too,
I
bro.
could wait it out and save my money.
Well, I was saying I'm waiting it out because I got the 1-year-old. I don't want to get her exposed just yet.
Gonna save my money.
But I know you though.
Out.
You cheap as hell.
You know how I do.
Cheap
you
AF.
know how I do.
It'd be like, sir, cheap AF Esters.
You know how I do. You know. Hey, I could save my $10. I put my $10 on some sport book. I gamble that little $10.
But like with that whole scene, it was cool, but it felt off. You know what I'm saying?
It was good. I liked it.
You liked it?
I don't know. It's hard for. I like the Jared Leto Joker.
I like the Jared Leto Joker, and it seems like this guy is trying to pull a Jared Leto Joker with a little bit of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. You know what I'm saying? Well, Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
it's like he's trying to do both. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. I do like the whole scarring thing because he could have been like Joker right after he fell into the Acme chemicals and all that shit. So that's why he looks all scarred up, and that makes sense to me on that. And I watched this video out of context. When I saw it pop up on YouTube, I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna watch the movie anyways." I clicked and played it, and I'm not upset about how he looks. It's just the way that he was acting and the laugh that he was trying to do. The laugh wasn't really getting it for me. The laugh wasn't getting it for me at first. It didn't sound Joker enough. But like I think the director said in his notes was, this is like Batman in like his first or second year, and this is like kind of like the origin of his rogues gallery. So we haven't seen Joker as we know him. He's going to get there eventually. It's going to build up.
Well, there's going to be an Arkham Asylum show that they've announced, so I'm kind of hoping.
I don't think that's tied to the Matt Reeves Batman though.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, and I hope they build Joker's character that way. We've seen him enough in the films right now to where it kind of needs a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping they do like the Court of the Owls. I think it's something that hasn't been seen yet in Batman that needs to be done in a non-animated movie. And this Robert Pattinson world is perfect for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just man, it's hard to top Heath Ledger's Joker. So everybody's gonna be getting compared to it.
You have a point. That's what we was talking about. Like we were just talking about that when you had to handle your business, whatever. Like Heath Ledger was probably the best Joker, and
he's the best Batman villain ever. Yeah.
As I said before, I like Jared Leto's Joker.
The hell no.
I did. I liked it. Like I like going for a different perspective on Joker when he had the tattoos and all that.
That is true. They would need a Robin if they are doing the Court of Owls story.
Yeah. So like who would you guys think should play like Robin? I think it's too early to have Robin though. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
think Two-Face needs a proper movie. He's always been a side character in both the other Batman movies. You know what I'm saying? Like The Dark Knight did a good job of kind of having him in there, but he really wasn't in there that long before they killed him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what they should
I feel
do with
like,
if they do a Two-Face movie, do it like a law thriller, like a legal thriller kind of shit. And
yeah, you know who's perfect is Two-Face, right? They even alluded to it in Breaking Bad.
you talking about what's his name?
Dude
The
from
younger
The
dude.
Mandalorian.
Oh shit! Pollo Hermanos dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He
his
would be
name
the perfect
his
Harvey
name is
Dent.
escaping me, but I know you're talking about
Juan
the
Carlos, or
yeah,
what is his
Juan
name?
Carlos or some shit like that.
Yeah, the guy from Walking
Yeah,
Dead, and then played the Sith Lord or whatnot, or not Sith Lord, but the
Grand Moff or whatever his name is, Grand
yeah,
Moff Tarkin. Not a Grand Moff Tarkin. Shit, that's fucking old school. But we know what we're talking about. The motherfucker that sold Baby Yoda.
yeah.
That dude. That would be
I
dope.
think he'd be a
I can.
perfect Two-Face in this Robert Pattinson storyline
You know
because
what? That would be cool
originally,
because Billy D. Williams was fucking Harvey
yeah,
Dent in the '89 Batman, so that
the
would be kind of dope.
original 80, yeah, the original 89 Batman, Harvey Dent was black. So I think you go back and Juan Carlos Esposito or whatever his name is always the perfect bad guy.
Yeah,
Like the
that's
dude
his
is
name.
always
That's his name.
perfect.
Hey, I did.
I can
Hey,
see that.
I watched the first season of the Titans TV show. I
You like
liked
it?
it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like the Titans TV
I
show.
mean, there's some shit that they do right and knock the shit out the park, but then
There's some shit they do wrong.
they kind of miss their step sometimes in that series. But that first season, the way that they did Batman, I swear to God, they can do a Batman show. Just how they show Batman in the shadows fighting, kind of like the Batman, like the intro to the animated series is just all shadows and shit. Do it like that, man. But that was actually kind of scary seeing Batman knock out, like, kill those cops and shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Well,
Moff Gideon, yeah, I appreciate that, Pierce. Yeah, Moff Gideon. I
yeah.
don't know why I said Grand Moff Tarkin. My dumb ass.
I just think like the Joker's been done enough to leave it alone for a while and make so somebody's
because there's another
some
Joker movie coming too, right?
yeah, the Joaquin Phoenix one. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like,
Oh, they're coming out with a
just
Joker
give the
too.
Mm-hmm. They're working on it supposedly.
Well, they'll probably mix that in with Batman, dog.
I don't know because with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker,
I
it
know
was
Batman
like in the
was a
70s.
kid.
Yeah, and he saw Batman as a kid, well, Bruce Wayne as a kid, and he might be his brother and shit because his dad is a player. But I don't know, man. I don't know about the Joaquin Phoenix joint. I'm still kind of mixed about it.
I like this role for Robert Pattinson because this was the first time I've ever seen Batman where Batman is played to where he is himself as Batman and he's not comfortable being himself any other way. You know what I'm saying? He's not comfortable being Bruce Wayne at all. Like
Oh,
he's
for
just
real?
not. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that to me was why, like, this Robert Pattinson Batman to me has been the most favorite Batman of mine. It's the most correct. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
like most
doesn't like that
Batman,
billionaire playboy life at all. Like
but that was the thing with
doesn't
Batman,
want it.
like either from the cartoons or like even hell, I'll say even like the George Clooney Batman. It's like he was like
Nipples.
besides the nipples, like he would. It was they never showed it to where it was like you can't tell who's who kind of shit. It's like they almost blended in, especially with, like, George Clooney's Batman. It's like he sounded just like he did in the mask when he didn't outside the mask. So if you're saying like Robert Pattinson's Batman, you can tell the difference. That I think that's kind of dope.
Oh yeah, you can tell the difference because like it's night and day. He feels free when he's Batman, and yet he feels like he's a caged animal when he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Like you can, like, and that to me is the way Batman always really has been portrayed in the comics in a way, but it's never came across on the animated show, right? It's never
yeah,
came across in the other movies, right? You know what I'm saying? It kind of did in the Batman Begins a little bit, you know what I'm saying? When he goes in there with, he's threatening, Falcone and like that when he comes, don't come in here with that anger. You don't know what I'm saying? Like And he's got the hair like that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's like, I didn't like Robert Pattinson's Batman hair. It's crazy. I was like, Christian Bale had the same fucking hairdo in the first movie before he like fucking.
I don't remember. I just remember that motherfucker had a bunch of cotton in his mouth. But Piers is asking like, who's your favorite Batman? Like if it's animated, to me it's Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. But if it's live action,
not Kevin Conroy.
I really can't say because I haven't seen the new Batman.
But if it's live action Batman, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to say. I haven't watched it yet either. But so far,
it'll be Christian Bale.
Nah, I ain't like his voice, man. I like the Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman.
I have to rock with Christian Bale, but I haven't seen the new one. Could be Robert Pattinson.
I feel like the Batman, I feel like it's hard to fuck up being Batman. The other Batmans got fucked up because the villains were bad. When it came to,
I thought Ben Affleck was alright Batman though.
I'm surprised they didn't really give Ben Affleck his own movie.
I think Ben Affleck to me is my second most favorite Batman. I think Robert Pattinson's number one and Ben Affleck is number two. He's gonna be like Andrew Garfield. He never got a good script.
Yeah, I agree.
They never gave him his own solo movie.
Yeah, that too. Michael Keaton was best.
Well, I know with Ben Affleck's Batman, like the Robert Pattinson's Batman movie, I thought wasn't that supposed to be his Batman, or was he supposed to do his own Batman?
It was Ben Affleck's Batman storyline actually had to deal with Hush, and DC felt like it was way too dark.
Are you serious? After watching the goddamn Snyder or the Joss Whedon shit?
Yeah, like the script Affleck wrote was really dark, and they wanted to change it, and he was just adamant about having it the way it is.
I don't care what anybody say, dude. I love that Snyder cut.
The Snyder cut,
it was good.
I love it. I love that Snyder cut.
Who doesn't like Garfield? Andrew Garfield was amazing in the new Spider-Man movie. Like he was,
like when you like Andrew Garfield. I like him.
You ain't seen the new Spider-Man movie yet.
Yeah, that's right. You ain't even seen the new Spider-Man. Get out of here
with this Jerry curl and shit.
You know, I'm about you in a visual timeout with all that whack shit.
But I'm talking about like the Amazing Spider-Man #1, and then this one was really kind of like Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield's third Spider-Man movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like.
But I have to see it, man. But I ain't paying $20. Dude.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was the one with fucking Jamie Foxx,
Emma Stone.
Yeah, Emma Stone.
And the first one with Andrew Garfield was good.
See, that's what I'm saying. The second one was terrible. That's what canned it. They were in the middle of starting to make the third one when they said like we're not gonna go.
And then Jamie Foxx playing Electro. That was
Electro.
No, hey, man, motherfucker, pay the $20 and watch the goddamn movie.
Okay, so
you know what I'm gonna do?
This movie fixes all the issues with all the Spider-Man movies, like with Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. It fixes all that shit. Even Spider-Man 1, it fixes all the shit.
Bro, just cash at me $5. I'll set my phone up and you'll just watch it on Facebook Live. Like, look,
bro,
I'll just start a watch party. Just cash at me to find out.
I think I could do a watch party if I could get.
Hold on. You say you hated Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man?
This dude, he never struck me as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like this is not Peter Parker. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker to me was just like. This doesn't look anything like Peter Parker. Peter Parker was tall, lengthy, had good hair. Like, here's Tobey Maguire, some short little...
Tobey Maguire wasn't bad, dog. He wasn't bad, dog.
It wasn't bad at the time, but the villains in those movies...
He just wasn't... It wasn't good till... He wasn't good till the third movie, dog. Like, I know Black said he liked them dancing and all that.
I did not like that shit at all. You... Keep them fucking lies out your mouth, motherfucker.
Yeah, I didn't know it was with the Boogie Nights part. I was like, the fuck? Like Sam Raimi lost his guy.
I ain't like none of that shit. Fuck you.
Hey, dog, that third one was fucked up. That was fucked up.
The
And
third
then it's
one,
like, dude, the choice for Venom for that movie was terrible too. And it's like,
terrible.
Jesus Christ.
There
It's
was so
like,
much shit
really?
wrong with that shit. But I'm telling you, fucking No Way Home fixes all this shit, bro. You would not be
Hey,
disappointed, bro.
James Franco's been the best Harry though so far, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
And
like
R.I.P. because he ain't never gonna be in another goddamn
he
I
ain't
movie
hate,
the
I
gonna,
way
hate,
he's
yeah,
in
no.
I
there.
hate, damn, bro, James Franco.
That's the only thing they couldn't fix was James Franco.
Damn, bro, I
God,
need another. This is the end, dog. I need that.
But hey, if yeah, I gotta watch this fucking Batman movie. But I know because I'm trying to stay COVID safe, I can't watch it. So I want to see what everybody keeps talking about. The Robert Pattinson is like the Batman. So
I haven't heard none but good things about Batman, dude. And people like,
yeah.
dude, to see that you
Well, I heard
playing.
like they didn't like the because apparently like this deleted scene that we're talking about or we kind of veer from is a deleted scene. Like instead of it was supposed to be in place for like the Riddler is supposed to be having like in the movie this it's the Riddler like it's swapped out. It's the Riddler doing this whole bit,
Mm-hmm.
but originally it was supposed to be the Joker doing this Silence of the Lambs kind of cross examination or whatever fuck you want to talk about or like informant kind of shit he's doing. So it's
hey, hey, Sabrina, what's happening? Push that baby out. Get that baby out. All right. Make
Hey,
that.
congratulations on the baby. I heard it's coming. Congratulations. I heard it's coming
congratulations.
Monday.
It's coming sooner than Astros is gonna see Batman and Spider-Man.
Hey,
Motherfucker.
hey, this baby gonna see Spider-Man before he does, bro.
I
On
bet.
Batman, I can wait till April 19th. Spider-Man, it will probably be sooner.
No,
But
how about
We
tomorrow,
both have.
motherfucker? How about tomorrow? Just
the next
Amazon
time I'm
Prime
going
this
to the
shit.
theaters, is to take my son to see Sonic 2.
All right, awesome. But you guess what?
Of
What's
course,
better than the
David's
theaters?
tripping.
It's home theater, motherfucker. Sit down on your couch,
Exactly.
$20, get you right.
Dude, that
You
$20,
didn't get my
bro.
bootleg. You didn't get my bootleg text to me saying, I went through some high quality production. I made sure my wife was
Hey, dog,
walking by. I made sure I
don't be
put it under
snitching
the
on yourself,
shirt.
dog. Don't be
You
snitching
know
on
what I'm
yourself,
saying?
dog.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I bought it. I paid for it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I
self
ain't selling
snitching,
it to
dog. Don't
you.
do that, dog. Self
I
snitching
ain't
not a good
selling
thing
it
to
to you.
do,
I ain't
dog.
doing nothing illegal.
Self snitching was like with 2020, dog. We can't be doing that shit 2022.
Hey, you know what
Or
I'm
20, or
saying?
I like
But
to call it 2020 part 3.
that was high production value right there. That was some comedy production value. I had to sell it like it was fake. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the fingers over the phone, had to put it underneath the shirt.
Damn, dog.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, you didn't. I sent them to the group chat. I thought
I
I got
know.
no reply from either of y'all. I was like, this shit funny. I don't
Bruh,
know what the fuck.
sometimes you be sending some shit. I don't know what he's sending.
Hey, dog, you be
You be
typing
saying you
faster. Hey, dog, you be typing faster than I could talk, dog.
yeah.
Hey, bro.
I be like, damn, bro. I
Hey,
can shut up.
whole paragraphs.
Yeah, dog.
That's what
You
I'm
text like
saying.
a female, bro. Like you be
I tell
texting
you
like a
what.
female. You
I
know
just
how
got. I
female.
got gamer fingers,
Hey,
motherfucker.
dog.
My thumbs work
Females
quick.
text you that. Females text
Shit.
that paragraph, dog. You be
At least
like,
I read the
damn. You
text
take.
instead of just sending the same shit over again.
Oh,
Shit,
oh.
motherfucker on autopilot all the time. Hey, look, they got a trailer out for a movie for the Halo show. We already watched the show. We've been talking about it for 15 fucking
Hey,
minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
bro,
got
I
to,
yeah,
heard
I
they
dog.
might
be,
make
You
that
hey, I
got
same
to,
be
dog.
douchebag
biting. I be
Wolverine
biting
though.
now.
Yeah,
I
you
be
be biting,
biting.
bro. I'm about to put you on the spam filter. Your ass be popping in.
Hey,
Hey,
bro.
I be biting, dog. I ain't gonna
Oh
deny
man.
that. I be
Hey, I
biting.
heard they might make that same dude that Levi whatever is playing the Halo Master Chief that they might be making him Wolverine. I'm like, fuck no, do not do that.
I
Like,
can see
I'm
that.
like,
I can see that.
no.
I can see that.
If it's not Keith Urban, I riot. God damn it! Like if it's not like
It ain't
I
gonna be
don't
Keith
know.
Urban, man. Keith Urban, I don't think they're gonna get him in there because he's locked in with Amazon and shit with the boys and
I'll
shit.
be conflicting with the boys. The
Yeah.
boys.
Now, if
Marvel
they
money,
ended, if
boys
Amazon
money.
ended this shit, I'm pretty sure he would be on it because I can see Keith Urban as I can see fucking dude that played Venom Ed what's his name, Tom Hardy. I can
Yeah.
see Tom Hardy as Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? But he's already locked in as Venom. So
whatever it is. Teron Edgerton, I would much rather have him than this Levi, whatever the fuck his name is.
Damn,
Look like a gym rat coming out of.
Hey, sir, bring us home, man. You got all this hate in this heart, dog.
Let's get on to our closing
Halo show is terrible.
Man. Let's do our closing session, man. Go ahead and start off, Scribs, man.
Hey, man, of course, I growing up playing the drums, the other day, I lost a big idol of mine in the name of Taylor Hawkins. So rest in peace, sir. The drummer of the Foo. He also was the drummer for my favorite band, Coheed and Cambria. He was the drummer for one of their albums after they lost their drummer. He decided to step in for them and say, "Hey, you need a drummer to record an album. You know, I got you." And guy was an awesome guy. You know, of course, he's a big rock star. I feel for Dave Grohl and the rest of their family.
And they
of course,
you know, Studio 666 too.
Yeah, I know. And they just played Lollapalooza like 3 days ago. And like, it's crazy. Like, they were having so much fun and shit like that. And the last like 2 years since 2020, like 4 really big drummers have died. The drummer of Rush, the drummer of Rolling Stones, the original drummer of Slipknot, and now the drummer of the Foo Fighters have all passed away in the last 2 years. Really big influences of me growing up as a musician. Of course, I need to say an RIP to the Dallas Cowboys fans because another free agency is gone and y'all ain't done shit. You know what I'm saying? Besides not sign guys you keep talking about you're gonna sign. You know what I'm saying? Like it's funny to me. Like Jerry Jones must be the worst pitch man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it's funny to me. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Q. Sorry, we didn't have enough time to get you on the show. Maybe next week. Again, you can check us out at all platforms. You can see us in all platforms. You can check me out, B Scribs, on all platforms. I got my first solo rebirth win on the new map. I just put that up on my YouTube. But man, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, just like Scribs was saying, man. You can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at The Unintelligent Graduates. Man, drop us a line on the on our Twitter handle at The Unintel Grad. Let us know how we're doing. Give us any kind of feedback. Tell us how we can do shit better because we greatly appreciate any kind of feedback that you give to us. You can catch us on all like this episode is actually going to be put in the audio form on our podcast feed, so you can check us out on Apple, Spotify, anywhere that you can listen to a podcast. We're going to be on there. And if on Apple Podcasts, like give us a review, 5 stars, will be greatly appreciated. We will love that. And if you want to check me out, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter at Black Capino J. And I got a YouTube channel, Game Track, The Last Generation. Just search Game Track TLG, and then you'll see all the videos I've been putting. Right now, I've been working on trying to complete Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The game, and I just beat the number 5 and number 6 ex-boyfriend, so we're close to the end. And just everybody who's been tuning in and chatting with us all night. I didn't think everybody's gonna be in there because it was pretty late.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
Yeah, greatly appreciate it because work schedules, man. We got to pay them bills, so you know how it is. So Salamat for tuning in and listen to our show because there's millions of podcasts out there and you're taking your time to kick it with us. It's greatly appreciated. And then lastly, RIP to the Black News Network.
Yeah.
I did not know we had a Black News Network until
I didn't either. They've been in business for 2 years and we just not finding out about it.
And that's why they out of business. Ain't nobody know they're around.
It was crazy because I saw the headline. This is Black News Network shuts down. Like, we had a Black News Network? I never knew. I thought the only Black News Network that we had was like Tavis Smiley, Don Lemon on CNN. You know what I'm saying? That was
BET.
That was it. You know what
Revolt.
I mean? But yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, this from what I'm hearing, it's like 200 something people like in the production that's losing their job. So I hope they get to turn around and find somewhere else to go. But that's all I got, man.
You can follow me, Sarasters, on all platforms. And like what Black was saying, damn, we had a Black News Network. I'm saying it again. It's been in business for 2 years, And we did not know anything about it. Who the hell is on the
Nothing.
marketing team over there?
Great advertising.
What channel was this on? Who's the marketing team? Like, goodness.
The guys that did the Fire Festival. That's
I'm
what it was.
disappointed. Like, I'm disappointed, dog. Like, I would have actually watched
I would have
it.
watched the shit.
Like, I wouldn't have been on no damn CNN. I wouldn't have been on no damn news channel. I would have been on BNN or BNC, Black News Network and Black News Channel. But
you would have been on there with the tie.
damn,
Yes,
dog. Hey, man.
this week lost a lot of money on bets.
Just know you can follow us on all platforms: Twitter, the Unintelligent Grads, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the Unintelligent Graduates. And if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars.
Please do.
Please share us to the world. Tell everybody to subscribe about us. Tell your friends about us. Tell your family about us. Tell the whole world about us. Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. And appreciate everybody that's commenting on our video, our friends, family, and all that. And
really appreciate it.
You already know we talked about Tyson, so I gotta give you a Tyson quote. Basically, you know the typical Tyson quote is, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
Damn.
You gotta have a list with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Why you
saying?
had the plan till they get punched in the mouth?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, and always know you do not need no 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you're bettering yourself every day, just know you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but you need to come to realization that this is our show and we're the Unintelligent Graduates and we're out. Peace.